Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is funny enough, it's the fourth roundup of February. We've just been the way it's been falling and the way next one's going to fall. It's going to be at the very start of March. So we'll just have to just run with the way it runs, you know. And of course, the big news this week in our world, metal world, music world, whatever, was the whole Black Sabbath thing again. Again, this week we're talking about it because it turns out there's going to be no final gig as such that they advertised one last time. Black Sabbath final set, it's not going to happen.
Stop.
Ozzy's confirmed it. Bill Ward hasn't said anything, but we all know Bill Ward was fucked 20 years ago. So, and they've already kind of announced his replacement at the very start when they put Mike Borden of Fate No More, because he was the drummer that took over from Bill Ward and Black Sabbath back in the day when he was deemed unable to continue. So they've already told us. Jerry Cantrell has come out and put a post up online saying he's enjoying learning Black Sabbath songs. So does that tell you that Tony Iommi will be able to do the full set because he turned 77 during the week? The way it's looking now, you might get the original lineup for two songs, and that'll be
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But again, it's another one I can't be angry about because Ozzy is fucked and Bill Ward is fucked.
fuck.
So, and they're all nearly 80 years of age,
Yeah,
so if you get a couple of songs out of them, and in the meantime they've announced Tool, Rival Sons, and Guns N' Roses to the lineup as well too.
all, yeah,
So they've stacked the lineup even more.
yeah,
So if anyone was saying, well, you've blah blah blah, well, we've added these three more bands, and you're going to get to see Black Sabbath, but it's just going to be fucking two songs by the looks of it, isn't it?
yeah,
But it's just going to be one of those things that's going to split the crowd. You're either going to be totally against it, or you're going to be like me, and you're just going to be like, well, what did anyone really expect, from a bunch
yeah.
of men that they're in their mid-70s and one with Parkinson's and can't walk.
Exactly.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch at the best of stretches, this.
Yeah,
But oh man, before we kick on, I was hoping to go to Pantera last Friday night. It's Thursday. The bus was sorted, the bus up and down here. I had the ticket. Lovely stuff. I'm going to see Pantera. Phone rings Thursday. You're starting treatment on Wednesday. I'm like, you fucking got to be fucking kidding me. And I can't be ill going into the treatment. And I couldn't say, no, I can't do this one or move it because then you're moved back again and you're out of the
yeah,
system. So
yeah.
you have to take the date when they give it to you. And you have to follow the rules for it to be effective. And as a result, I couldn't go. And my good God, I've been so depressed the last few days. And to add insult to injury, rub salt into all that wound. Thursday was bad enough. Two people messaged me, oh, like this Pi cryptocurrency that I was mining and I lost access to about a year ago. I'm not even going to talk about or touch on what happened. It's just dead in the water. Messaging me saying, "Oh, isn't it great that that's gone on mainnet and doing really well?" And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You
Oh,
can't go to Pantera and you've got the equivalent of about 65,000 that I couldn't touch
oh,
in cryptocurrency. The money I'd given up on, man. A year ago, I fucking or whatever it was, I dealt with that. I was like, well, fuck it.
yeah,
But leave me alone, you bastards. Don't be telling me that.
yeah. I know, I know.
There was no badness in it. They were all saying, "Oh, isn't
Yeah,
it
I
great?"
know.
And I'm like, "Yeah, for you maybe, you fuckers. Not great for me." But anyways, we're going to kick on with the roundup. We have 9 this week, and I'll tell people. Normally, in a case when we have like about 10 or that whatever, a lot of the time actually we push one or two back till next week to keep the podcast longer. But that's not going to be the way the next
No,
few weeks
no.
because because I'm not going to be able.
Yeah,
Because it's a form of chemotherapy, so I'm going to be exhausted. Because I remember the last time on the last set of treatments, uh, what ended up in my top 10 albums of the year, I couldn't listen to. I wasn't able to listen to it. I was so fatigued and exhausted. So I know what's coming. But it's to make sure to be sure. So you know what?
yeah,
You just have to look at. I'm still fucking pissed off at Miss Pantera. Oh my God, I was so depressed, man.
yeah.
I nearly cried, man. I'll be honest with you, I nearly cried, and I didn't even cry when I got my diagnosis. So that tells you how bad, how hard that I took this.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's painful. And see, I couldn't be on social media for 2 days. I couldn't deal with it.
Mm.
I couldn't deal with it. I wasn't able because Pantera were my band growing up, and I came so close again,
Again, yeah, yeah.
again. I think I can safely say I'm not going to see them now.
No,
I can think I'd safely
I
say that.
doubt, I doubt they'll come back. That's
Oh,
probably
that's
it.
it. One and done. One and done. One.
Yeah.
They'll not be back. But sure, anyways, on with the roundup, and I hope. Well, actually, before we kick on, actually, I don't know if you've seen this, but a fairly well-known female member of the Irish community was basically sexually assaulted and groped. Did you see that?
I saw one or two posts where,
Yeah, but I'm not going to say who she is on this. Like, not going to say who she is on this.
yeah,
I'll tell you afterwards if I ever can remember. But I'm obviously not going to say who it was. But when I'm hearing these things about these all the fights breaking out in the crowd and just people charging through and everything, I'm like, well, that softened the blow a bit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
your typical non-metal. Not, no, I wouldn't say they're non-metal, but you know what I mean. There wouldn't be the
Oh,
non.
I know. You wouldn't see them
No,
at a local gig, basically.
or any other gig really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they lived up to the Pantera stereotype, didn't they?
yeah, yeah.
Confederate flag wear boys. Anyways, again, hopefully everyone that went enjoyed their night. But anyways, on with the roundup, and we're going to kick off this week with 13 Doors, who released their album Into the Unknown, and we're going to play their track Unleash the Beast because that's what they've done.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
here we go. First out of the evening.
That meets all your tra-
And what's this about? What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that is. I'll stop there. We give it the time. That's on my shortlist, Matt.
Same here. Fucking absolute fucking banger of an album.
That is a brilliant
Holy
album.
fuck. You,
This is
you
the
know the way
second.
we've heard the four singles, basically they're great songs, but they don't do a fucking just the whole album justice. And
They
just
give a good. They give an idea though.
yeah, yeah. But
The second
there's a
track caught me out though.
which
The second track
Sorceress of Lies.
with the double kick, like
Yeah,
kind of strapping young lad esque type drumming, wasn't it?
yeah. There's slight proggy elements in it,
What is loads going on in
you
it?
know, and the production is just
Oh, it's massive.
massive. It is.
The boys have put a sizable amount of change into this, so they have
Yeah, yeah,
between booking all these tours and putting in professionally made music videos from the start, and the sound is massive. Like that,
yeah,
like they've done it right.
yeah. And the announce just there recently, the announcement, Michael Schenker. They're supporting Michael. They're supporting
Oh
Michael
yes, oh
Schenker
yes,
in
correct.
Dublin
Yeah.
and Belfast,
So
in
there's
the
going to be
Opium
great.
and Mandela Hall. They're playing in Mandela Hall
Oh Jesus! So there's
with
going to be a big
Schenker.
boost for them. So
That's huge for them. That
oh, it is
is,
massive.
you
Cool.
know.
Here it is. And of course, they're not old by any stretch of the imagination, but they're at the point in their lives where they're thinking, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right,
Right, exactly. Yeah,
you know. And they have done it right,
yeah,
and they continue to do it right. And they've already said we're already start working on new ideas, like.
yeah.
So they're not sitting on their laurels. They're thinking, right,
No,
like that video that on YouTube alone, like that has 13,000 views, like, which is good, like,
yeah, yeah,
which is very good. And this seems to be doing it. It was number one, wasn't it, in the charts as well too?
yeah, yeah. Fucking amazing that is for an Irish fucking hell.
Ah, well, they've got a fan base, man,
Yeah,
and they've done that is a brilliant album and one Into the Unknown by 13 Doors, XIII Doors. Just check it out. It's an absolutely brilliant album, like start to finish.
deadly. Yeah,
And as you say, it just sounds massive.
yeah.
And before we kick on to the next track, we must bring attention that you're going to the Chiral Carnival of Chaos album launch next Thursday night in, where's it on again?
Dunmace Arts Centre in Portlaoise.
And apparently they've got this big show planned, and they're going to show the third video of the trilogy with the female actress. It was I Bring Chaos and the Company of Wolves, the other two videos that she was in.
Yeah, I did.
And
I
they're
think the track's called Bones.
sorry,
I think the track is called Bones or something. I think it's called
I'm not
Bones.
sure to be honest.
I
I'm
think
not
it
sure to be
is.
honest, but
Yeah.
I was just we meant to mention it last week, and we'll mention it this week.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully that goes well.
I know, yeah.
Would have loved to have gone to that too if I could.
I know.
Well, I definitely can't. I definitely can't go to it now, anyway, no matter what.
Yeah,
On the day after getting my first dose of fucking chemotherapy, now you're all right. You better not do that, like.
no.
Anyways, 13 Doors Unleash the Beast from their album Into the Unknown on both of our shortlists.
Yeah.
Next on our list is Devilsome, who released a video, a single last week that we missed last week. I don't know, I didn't see it at all.
I forgot to mention it. That's partly I'm to blame for that. Blame me for that. I should have mentioned
Well, I
it.
didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not, man. I didn't see it anywhere on the pages feed. Nowhere.
Jesus.
No, and as I'm getting very annoyed with the social media restrictions.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
They'll show you the post, but once it's a release, boing, just disappears.
Yeah.
That's what it seems.
I
It's happened
know.
a few times lately. That's why I find them subscribed to YouTube, because I don't find them on the feed. But anyways, Into the Dark by Devilsome. This is a step forward from the lads.
Yeah.
And it's going to be an ad. Oh, it's for 3. Switch to 3. No way. I had that 3 broadband here, man. I was getting 6, 7, and 8 megabyte speeds. I'm not joking. In Roscommon Town. And when I switched, I'm 250.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I played a bit over the time there. I kind of got into it and I forgot it was over the minute.
Deadly fucking tune.
That's a brilliant from the lads. That's their best one yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We both had the original EP in our top at number 10
Yeah,
in our EPs of the year when it came out at the time a couple of years ago.
yeah,
So we always rated them.
yeah.
Well, this is just a bit of a step up, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's just the production sounds better for starters.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to say the production on the last one was bad, but it just sounds, I don't know, just sounds better.
Hmm.
So it seems to be doing okay on getting over fairly well too. But then again, it was kind of shadow banned.
I know, it's weird. It was.
It's not weird.
Fucking,
It's not weird. It's happening all the time now, man.
yeah.
The amount of stuff the last few weeks in particular, or whatever, in the last 2 months, I'd say now at this point, that I found out through my YouTube subscription feed and nowhere else is ridiculous. That's why I'm always encouraging bands to make your own YouTube channel because that way
I
it'll be
know.
it'll come
Yeah,
into subscription feeds.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
this topic thing is where music goes to die.
I know. I know. It gets lost fucking instantly,
Oh, it's
basically.
gone because it doesn't show.
Yeah,
Even if you are subscribed to the topic, it doesn't show up.
yeah.
But anyways, we've said that more times now at this point, you know. But just fact of what the situation. But that was Devilsome Into the Dark, and their debut EP was their self-titled EP, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was called Devilsome. Yeah.
Thought that alright. And it's good. And they released that too on Valentine's Day. Into the Dark. Brilliant song from the lads and great to see them
Deadly. Yeah.
keeping at it. And of course, they qualified for the next round of the Metals of the Masters as well too. As
That's
well.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and again, that was Devilsome Into the Dark. And next on our list is Debridement, who released his album Mutation. You'll have to talk here because I have not had the chance to listen to this yet. It only came out yesterday, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to just play some of
Play us.
we're going to play some of Bodies Burst Everywhere for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just the one we've got access to. That's that. There I go with the time. Well, you'll have to talk about it, but I can already imagine what it's going to sound like anyway.
Oh, fucking viciously heavy. It's so fucking heavy. It is.
Well, you can tell from that, like, alone.
Yeah, but it's even heavier than the last one.
What? It is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So basically,
He
the intro,
uses
Buckle Up, Buckaroo,
like
is exactly what it meant to be.
it's plenty of samples and whatnot with a
Hmm.
tinge of dark humor. But I think he was using an 8 string guitar, that was.
Oh, Jesus. No
Yeah.
wonder it sounds so massive. So,
Yeah, yeah.
like we've already touched on before, that intro was from South Park when Caitlyn Jenner was running with Mr. Garrison in the presidential American election and just driving over people every time as you got into
Yeah.
a car. Like, so there's good, funny, dark humor in there. I can well imagine on the
Yeah,
samples. Like,
yeah, yeah. But great album. Fucking really good album.
shortlist.
Um, Possibly, yeah, possibly. I need to listen to it a few more times
And I have to listen
and
to
let
it.
it sink in big time. Because I only have listened to it about 2 times,
Okay.
basically, since the release yesterday. So we'll give it a few more listens.
So that means I have to listen to this before Wednesday.
Mm.
I have no choice
Yeah.
because I'll not be able to listen to that for 2 months. I will, but it won't.
Yeah, I know.
It won't.
Yeah, I
I'll be
know.
too fatigued. I'll have to listen to this. I'll have to write a list. I'll write that down there. I'll listen to that tomorrow.
Mm.
and check it out and see where it goes. Because, as I said, I've been making a short list from the start of the year this year, so I can go back and look, make it easier on myself. Because like last year now, everything was written down, but you're going through pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff, and you're like,
Yeah.
so just make it easier on myself. But that is one I will definitely listen to in the next couple of days before I go in because I have to. And it's a cool fucking artwork on the cover.
Yeah, deadly, deadly fucking artwork it is.
It's just perfect for what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Next on our list is a fucking project we have completely slept on called Tamir. Yeah?
Yeah, it's basically he followed me. The guy, it's a solo project. He followed me on Instagram, and I just checked. It, there
He
was
was
the
on the
fucking
Metal Cells
link
Edge of
tree
this.
thing. I clicked on it and I had to listen to a few tracks of it, and it sounds fucking deadly.
That
So
was he was on their Metal Cell podcast end of year list last
yeah,
year.
I know. Yeah,
But the thing is, we missed that podcast because we were
yeah,
recording the same night. It was just the way it felt.
I know.
We were
Yeah,
recording Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Said we were doing it on Monday, so we seen about 15 minutes of it before we kicked on
yeah,
ourselves.
yeah.
So we've completely slept on it. But this is Tamir, the Cry of the Banshee from the forthcoming album that's due out next month, and we'll play some of that now.
Mm.
And how is the drive? Well, Grand.
Oh, that's that ad. It's quite a good ad. I'm half thinking about getting YouTube ad blocker, man. I really am. No, not YouTube Premium, should I say?
Yeah, yeah, I
I'm
know.
really thinking about it at this point.
It's free for a month.
I've stopped there now again at the time. Well, he's clearly getting over because there's 416 views on the YouTube upload alone.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I haven't had the chance to listen to. And as you say, you said I got a follow from him on Instagram myself, and then now I'm back. I'm actually back on it again the last few weeks. So I've
Yeah,
uploaded
yeah,
again.
yeah, I
I went
know.
out and look, and I was like, oh Jesus, there's something here we've missed.
Yeah, I know. Because he released the first album that must have been in the
Yeah,
Metal Cell short, I think it was in September, in 2024, September, October, I think it was. Then
yeah.
he has another one coming out. I think it's the end of this month, next week, maybe.
No, it's in
Will it
end of
follow?
March.
Oh, it's March.
It's in
Yeah,
March. It's sometime in March. It's
yeah.
definitely sometime in March.
All right. Yeah.
So he obviously made us.
Good.
He's obviously made himself known to us because
Yeah, I know.
we hadn't found out about him.
Yeah,
But we have now, and this is gonna be an interesting album to keep an eye on.
yeah, yeah,
Again, I'll have to go back and have a proper check out. But I've
mm,
it's only the last couple of days I've found out about him.
yeah.
Well, that sounded pretty good, doesn't it?
I know. Yeah, yeah. It does.
You haven't listened to any of our other stuff, have you?
No, I will. I meant to listen to the first album. I'll give the first album a listen later. I will, and then I'll probably download both of them off Bandcamp and
Well,
play them on
you
the
can't download both of them
segment.
because the other one isn't available yet.
I'll play. There's two tracks available on the. It's a pre-order available on
Oh, there are two
Bandcamp.
tracks. Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, but sure, you could maybe play them in the segment one of the days.
Yeah, I'll play them on the fucking segment as well. Like
Yeah.
as well when he releases a new album.
Like the more stuff we find, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
And that was Tamir, the Cry of the Banshee from his forthcoming album that I don't know the name of. Do you?
No,
No, we're only finding out. We'll go deeper now, and we'll get more information for the next time we cover him.
yeah, yeah.
Well, he's released two, you said, yeah?
Yeah, he released one a couple of months ago. I think it was October, September, October.
From the that's coming on, that's going to come out in the album.
Yeah, it's a full album now, and
Oh, I don't know, because I'm thinking we could push this over to next week.
yeah.
You know, the one that we missed that's coming on the album.
Oh yeah,
I'll push it over,
yeah,
but cover it next week, like we've done with double singles before.
yeah.
Then we'll have a week to have a bit more of an opinion on all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Next on our list is Nefejum, who released his new single that unfortunately is not going to come up at the moment, is it? You know, where is it? It's too long because it's Beyond the what?
Beyond the Pale.
Beyond the Pale, Beyond the Pale. Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is now Beyond the Pale, Nefejum. Stop there, give it time. It's kind of like a kind of older Paradise Lost type vibe to it.
Yeah, does I also hear a bit of Latter Day Death.
Oh yeah, it does a few
Yeah.
things going on, all right. But of course, this is a man project from Cork that we played it. A track last week, and we're playing the other track this week. What was the one we played last week? Do you remember?
War Orberus, which is
Oh
called.
yeah, I wasn't even going to attempt to say that again.
Yeah, I know.
Beyond the Pale is easier to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this is just two singles. Is this going to be an album or no?
I don't know.
we don't know.
I think he's just getting them out there now, so people
Just
are
getting up and
aware of
running
them,
for now, yeah.
and then maybe work on more in the meantime. See what happens. Anyway.
That seems to be a common theme with one-man projects the last few years. They kind of release a couple of tracks to test the waters, or release an EP,
Yeah.
and then they go from there.
Yeah.
And they usually keep going once they start.
No. Yeah.
Some come and go, but the majority of them kind of hang around. You mightn't hear from them for a year or a year and a half. Next thing they'll run back.
Yeah.
Like Dratna would be a great example. We didn't hear anything from Dratna for the best part of at least a year.
Nearly a year, basically.
And next thing, no, I've got an album. Here we go. That's what it is with these one-man projects. And there's so many great one-man projects in Ireland, like it's ridiculous. And there's a Vicious Head Society video coming. The first video was wrapped.
Oh, lovely.
So that's another big one that's coming.
Yeah.
But if the man from Nefejum is watching, if people are checking it out, it's going to take time, it's very hard now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Not for any other reason, it's just so hard to get music out anymore. It's across the board, like.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not because of people not wanting to check it out, it's just of the reach on social media.
Exactly, yeah.
It's very, very tough. But look, keep doing what you're doing, man, and we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Definitely, yeah.
And that was Nefejum Beyond the Pale. Did I pronounce that right tonight?
Nefessum, yeah, I think so.
Nefessum,
I think, yeah, I think so.
Close enough. And next on our list is one from last year, would you believe?
Another one.
Another one. A project I'd never heard of, but they were recently announced for the latest Siege of Limerick called Spit.
Oh.
and they released a single last year called Swine Child. These are boys. These are going good, man. Have you heard this? No.
No.
No. You're in for a bit of a surprise, though.
Restore your balance with HelloFresh.
What do you imagine they sound like?
I'm thinking some filthy grindcore or something.
Oh,
like
of course
that.
you are a punk or something, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Spit like.
Some big crust,
Oh yeah.
basically.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you. You have to wait. Not very much longer now, though. I'll stop there and give it a time. Very old metal-y type, kind of new metal-y, isn't it?
Yeah, I can hear a slight industrial element with it.
Well, that's where the whole new metal kind of element kind of comes into it too.
Yeah.
Kind of like American, not like they don't sound like kind of American head charge, mushroom heady type vibe.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was trying to put my finger on it. All right. Yeah. I know it.
Like I've never heard them before. I've seen them
No.
for the Siege of Limerick Space. Like, who are these boys? And they're from Cork apparently.
All right. May check them out.
They're sounding all right, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They're sounding pretty good. Like that's all I've heard so far because just that was one of those weeks. I was just busy all morning during the weekend. I had everything going to do everything. I was going to be all happy on Saturday, and I was going to do everything. And next thing, no, I'm not happy at all. But anyways, I got a nice T-shirt from Ancient Mouth during the week.
I was going to say that. Nice shirt, man.
It's a fucking pretty cool one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't get that one for free. Normally I get them for free, but this one I had to pay for. But that's all right. That's okay. No man, it's crazy. The amount like I haven't had to buy T-shirts in so long because the band sending me free T-shirts.
I know. Yeah, I the past fucking month and a half since Christmas, basically, I've three shirts.
I definitely have three myself.
I
Yeah.
got Pincer, Solitaire, and Perish sent me shirts.
Oh, very good.
You know,
And I got sent a few last year as well. And even
Which?
Foreign Wolf sent me a hoodie.
same here.
It's great.
I know.
But we repped them on the videos, man. We repped them on the videos.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're kind of a bit off track there. But that was Spit, Swine Child. Again, this has been one of those weeks where I've been a very mild deep dive. And what's the T-shirt going to be?
I'm fucking roasting.
Oh, you're roasting. Oh,
Yeah.
I got Solo Turn underneath.
Yeah.
So, why are you wearing two T-shirts, you fucking weirdo?
Oh, it's long sleeve.
Oh,
Roasting
okay.
in here it is. Fuck.
Anyways, that was Spit, Swine Child. And they sound like a band that could be worth checking out and see.
Yeah. That's it.
They sound interesting. Like,
Yeah.
you'd want to see them live, I'd say, just to have a.
Yeah, I might actually have a look at them and see what time they're on us at Siege.
Oh,
No, I like doing that, you know?
See, like to see new bands, don't you? When you go to them.
Yeah, when I go to see, I like seeing a band blind as well. Like,
You've had some great ones over the years, like. And next on our list is another one that you won't have heard. Is a project called Mirrored Glass. Have you heard of these now?
I've heard the name, yeah. I think aren't they playing a gig next Sunday?
I think this is a one-man project, is it not?
Is that all right?
I think it may be a one-man project. I'm not. I could be wrong because I got another follow from on Instagram there during the week from a project called Mirrored Glass, and I spotted. I went to have a look and see what's going on here, and they dropped stuff last year, but for now, this is Mirrored Glass Wasted Time.
Now the
Don't worry.
Mm.
Buy fucking overpriced coffee. Be unhappy. Your life is shit. Stop there. I give it a time. That's sounding pretty cool, isn't it?
Bradley, that sounds really good.
Again, there's more that we'll have to go back over, but from first impressions, that sounded pretty damn good, man,
really
isn't it?
good. That is, yeah, yeah.
And I think I'm fairly sure it's a one-man project from Cavan.
All right, yeah.
You're not following them, or they haven't.
No, I need to check. I might be, but I need to check again about.
Yeah, that's the problem with Instagram, man. It's
No,
just
if you're following so many, some of them get fucking lost in the algorithm. Like,
I forgot how frustrating it is.
yeah, I know it is.
But I'm just gonna use it to the best of my ability, like But it's so bloody hard to find anything on it. It's a fucking it's. And then you go into the search screen, and you're like, oh, all these videos.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, no, I don't.
I know. You're kind of going, what the fuck, like, is going on?
It's like I've got a channel called Burning Metal that follows all metal bands. Why would I want to see Instagram girls
I know. Yeah, I know. I just fucking
and all this other nonsense?
Yeah.
But anyways, that's nothing we can fix tonight, and that was Mirrored Glass, Wasted Time, which we've just done there. If we can dissect on Instagram, we've wasted time.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to fix it.
No.
But anyways, that sounded pretty cool, and I'll go back and check out the other stuff now and over the coming days. And next on our list is a band called Bruiser, who dropped a single today, Crash and Burn. I shall play some of that now. That sounds pretty cool from the lads.
Yeah, very Rory Gallagher vibes. I was listening to it when I was on the bus this morning. I was.
I'll be honest, man, that's the first time I've heard it.
Yeah. It's really. I listen. I had it on repeat when I was on the bus.
I just seen it
It's
come up
world
on the
class.
feed earlier on. I'm like, right, we're going to put it down for tonight.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, that is sounding pretty good. Some great musicianship in there.
Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, that's a big step up from their previous stuff. There's.
Have we covered a single or an EP before?
Yeah, we cover basically they released a single, then released a live EP, and then this. They really basically they had a fucking gig last night in presentation center.
Yeah, they
in
had the single
Corky.
launch last night.
They did. No.
So they're just building away slowly but surely down there for now.
Yeah.
They're young lads there.
Yeah, I think some of them live in Dublin and some are near, I think Arklow, Wexford area, basically.
Okay, well that's
Yeah,
that's normal.
yeah.
Unless you're based in, like, say, Dublin or Galway or Cork, it's unusual to have all the band members in exactly the same area.
I know, yeah.
But that was Crash and Burn by Bruiser, and that sounded pretty cool. And I'll have to check it out properly tomorrow. And last on for a list for this evening is Alien Dishwasher again this week.
Yeah.
God, this man is prolific.
No.
And this is Alien Dishwasher Broken to One. That sounded cool again.
Deadly. Very I had a listen before it went on, a quick listen before it. I'm hearing a slight Rush vibe from it.
Well, it's just proggy, like, you know.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah, well, but this is only a recent discovery, like, but man, this lad's prolific, isn't he?
Yeah. He's really good. He's
And
really
prolifically good as well, too.
Yeah, he's really good.
A talent on our hands that we didn't know about, but we found now.
Yeah.
And that is sounding like, if you like prog, just go and check out Alien Dishwasher Broken to One. You know, it's all the stuff is instrumental, like, but it's all really, really good stuff.
All
like.
really good. Yeah, they all sound different.
Oh, they do. Like, we've covered them 3 times now.
Three times now, basically, and they all sound different.
Yeah, you wouldn't swear it was the same project twice.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
I know, yeah.
And again, that was Alien Dishwasher Broken to One. Now it's time for the mad stories of the evening. And mad stories have been a bit hard to find this week, but I found some. Right, we know we can't mention his name because a recent presidential election happened and we can't say his name. And we know he's digging, and himself and Musk in particular. And they found that there is like 4.7 trillion of unaccounted for taxpayer money in America. Yep. Lord Elon, Mr. Batman villain himself, has created some sort of a thing that can find, like an AI thing that can find every record of everything. And my God, I've got a few examples written down. It's a long list, so I'm not going to say them all. 520 million alone was given to an environmental consultant. 520 million. 42 million on social changes in Uganda. And one of the maddest of all, was 25 million given to trans rights in Jamaica. And for those who aren't aware, if you're found out to be trans or homosexual in Jamaica, you get 10 years in prison with hard labour.
Fuck.
So where's that money going?
Yeah.
There's loads of other examples, like Americans are you're taxed. Look, you're taxed to live in your house. You're taxed to go and drive your car. You're taxed to eat food. You're taxed on your wages. Like taxes are everywhere. And 4.7 trillion was unaccounted for under the Democrats, and they were just giving it all these insane causes. Like Joe Biden clearly had no idea what was going on, did he?
Oh no, no.
Like there's so many examples. If you're interested, look it up. It's well, if you're going to look it up to laugh at it. Otherwise, it'll make you very angry.
Yeah.
But something else has happened in the new administration, and Hollywood is in fucking meltdown.
Oh jeez, what now?
The Epstein list is going to be released by the looks of it.
Oh,
The whole Epstein Island
geez.
list is going to be released.
The can of worms will be opened then. Holy shit.
Because the CIA have a new, or is it the FBI? Is it the CIA or the FBI? I'm not sure which. Fuck it, I should have wrote that down. Bollocks. No, it's the CIA, is it? Doesn't matter, whichever it was anyway. The new leader, the Trump, I've said his name now, fuck it, hopefully we'll get away with it, has basically put the list out to one of his people to check out, and they're reviewing it at present. And in the next week or two, that list could be dropped of everyone that was involved in the whole Epstein Island thing. And this could be fucking huge, couldn't it? Like heads are gonna start rolling left, right, and centre here, man. Oh, cancel culture. Hold me beer.
Oh my yeah. Oh my beer is fucking right. Oh,
And the last mad story of the evening. This one is just, I laughed when I seen this. I was just like, oh my good God. There's a Hollywood Bowl. I was all heard of the big theatre in America thing. And they're going doing Jesus Christ Superstar. Okay, fair enough. Jesus Christ is going to be played by a black woman called Cynthia Erivo or something like that. Yeah. Jesus Christ Superstar. Jesus Christ Superstar with a black woman playing Jesus Christ.
oh my God. Jesus Christ.
It's a silly world we live in, really, isn't it?
Oh, I know. It's fucking madness. It's just crazier it's getting. It is.
And why did she accept that role? Because she's in the film Wicked. She's the lead role in that big film Wicked that came out there a few months ago, and it's been made two-parter, like.
Yeah.
So why did she accept that? Like, that's like hammering a nail into your career for a massive proportion of American people before it even starts, and will never support you again because they're devout Christians. But sure, we'll be back again. Goodbye. That's all I've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And we shall be back next week.
Cheers, folks.
Good luck.